Love is a beautiful journey, but it's not always a smooth one. It takes effort and commitment to make any relationship work, but sometimes we focus our attention on the wrong people. As Christians, many of us pray for a future partner, but we may not know what signs to look for to know if they are sent by God. So how can we be sure that the person we are with is truly the one that God has chosen for us? It's important to remember that in our search for a partner, we need to work on ourselves too. If we want a trustworthy partner, we must strive to be trustworthy ourselves. While it's true that opposites can attract, having opposing value systems can make a harmonious relationship impossible, whether you're single, dating, or engaged. My hope is that you'll gain insight into what to look for in a partner and how to build a strong and healthy relationship. Let's explore the signs that person is the one for you, and while at it, debunk the myths and learn how to navigate the journey to a successful and fulfilling relationship that leads to marriage. Number 1, they bring out the best in you. The right person will not only accept you for who you are, but will inspire you to become the best version of yourself. They will recognize your strengths and encourage you to pursue your passions and dreams, even when they seem daunting or risky. They will push you to grow and develop new skills and will support you in your endeavors. When you are with the right person, you will feel inspired and energized. They will make you feel like you can take on the world and that nothing is too big or too challenging for you to handle. They will believe in you, even when you doubt yourself, and will remind you of your worth and potential. In addition to encouraging personal growth, the right person will also bring out the best in you in other ways. They will make you feel loved and cherished, and will treat you with kindness and respect. They will be patient with your flaws and imperfections, and will help you work through your weaknesses. When you are with them, you will feel like you can be your authentic self, and that is truly a wonderful feeling. However, it is important to note that this kind of relationship requires effort and commitment from both parties. You cannot expect your partner to do all the work in helping you to become your best self. It's also important to be willing to encourage and support your partner in their own personal growth and development. The Bible verse that comes to mind in relation to this fact is Proverbs 27:17, which says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." When you are with the right person, they will help to sharpen you and make you stronger. They will bring out the best in you and help you to become the person that God created you to be. Ultimately, being with the right person will bring you joy and fulfillment in all aspects of your life. You will feel a sense of purpose and meaning in your relationship, and you will be motivated to become the best possible version of yourself. So if you are searching for a partner, don't settle for someone who drags you down or makes you feel small. Instead, hold out for someone who inspires and uplifts you and who brings out the very best in you. Number 2, they lead you to God and don't cause you to compromise your faith. One of the most important aspects of a healthy, God-honoring relationship is that it should help you to grow closer to God, rather than pulling you away from Him. In a relationship, it can be tempting to want to impress or please the other person by going along with things that you know are not in line with your faith. A person forcing you into sexual immorality is not sent by God. The right person will not pressure you to do anything that goes against your convictions. Instead, they will respect your beliefs and help you stay true to your values. Think of 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14 for a moment. It says, "Do not be yoked together with unbelievers. For what do righteous and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness?" This is to remind us that it is important to be in relationships with people who share our faith and values. as it is difficult to maintain a God-honoring relationship with someone who does not share our beliefs. Number 3, trials build you up as a couple instead of breaking you down. The fact is, no relationship is without its challenges. Every couple will face trials and difficulties along the way. However, the right person will not only be with you through these trials, but will also help you to grow stronger as a couple because of them. In a healthy relationship, trials should bring you closer together rather than driving you apart. Instead of blaming each other or becoming bitter and resentful, you should work together to overcome the challenges you face. You should be able to support and encourage each other through the tough times and come out the other side stronger and more committed than ever before. The right person will help you to see trials as an opportunity for growth, both individually and as a couple. They will not give up on you when things get tough, but will stand by your side and work through the difficulties with you. This kind of commitment and dedication is a hallmark of a healthy, strong relationship. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." You may ask yourself, is cheating part of trials in a relationship? It's important to note that cheating and sexual immorality are not part of the trials that couples should face. These actions are not trials, but rather betrayals of trust and commitments made to each other. These kinds of actions not only break the foundation of the relationship, but also destroy the bond between the people. Cheating and sexual immorality are not part of God's plan for relationships. In fact, they are in direct contradiction to what the Bible teaches about love, commitment, and faithfulness. The Bible clearly condemns sexual immorality and cheating, and instead emphasizes the importance of purity, faithfulness, and honesty in relationships. For example, Hebrews 13, verse 4 says, "Marriage should be honored by all, and the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and all the sexually immoral." This verse reminds us that sexual immorality is not acceptable in God's eyes and will be judged accordingly. Therefore, if you find yourself in a relationship where cheating or sexual immorality is present, it's important to recognize that this relationship is not of God and should be abandoned. It is built on a lie and cannot stand the test of time. Instead, seek a relationship that is based on honesty, purity, and faithfulness, and one that honors God's plan for relationships. Number 4, they continue to improve themselves to make the relationship work. Relationships require effort and constant work to keep them healthy and strong. The right person sent from God will not only be committed to making the relationship work, but will also actively seek to improve themselves to ensure that they are the best partner they can be. This means they are willing to listen to your needs and concerns and work together with you to address any issues that arise. They are also willing to work on themselves, identify their own flaws and areas for improvement, and make changes to become a better partner to you. Making personal sacrifices can be an important part of this self-improvement. For example, the right person may be willing to give up vices such as gambling or alcohol, or to distance themselves from negative influences like bad company. These kinds of sacrifices show a commitment to personal growth and to building a strong, healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, both partners are committed to self-improvement and personal growth. They are not content to simply stay stagnant and settle for mediocrity. Instead, they actively work to become the best version of themselves, both for their own benefit and the relationship's benefit. In conclusion, finding the person that God has sent you requires patience, prayer, and a discerning heart.